My dear brothers and sisters, when one does a reading of this text again and again and again, we might come to different conclusions. The first conclusion could be as though Jesus was kind of rebuking Martha and saying, don't bother about Mary, she's chosen the better part. Don't interfere with what she's doing. Now we could ask ourselves, with the Lord present in the house, why would Martha be in the kitchen preparing stuff and Mary sitting at the Lord's feet listening attentively to all that he was saying? Perhaps in our wisdom we too would have thought that's the best thing to do. Jesus is present in our midst. Why do I need to be busy with anything else? Let's just sit at his feet listening to what he has to say. But then I'd also like to look at things from Martha's perspective. Here was the most important guest ever coming to their house. And therefore she wants to give the Lord nothing but the best. Perhaps because Jesus was such a close friend of the family, Martha already knew what the Lord's most favorite dish was. Maybe a chicken tandoori, or perhaps a fried pomfret, or whatever it was. And that is what Martha was busy with, trying to prepare and give the Lord the best because he was the most important guest that had ever come to the house. So we can keep debating, my dear brothers and sisters, who did the right thing? Did Mary do the right thing or did Martha do it? But then we'll miss the point of the gospel. I think Jesus, and that's what we're celebrating today in the feast of Saint Martha, Jesus tries to communicate something important to us through this gospel text. And that is simple. That there has to be the blend of both these personalities in each one of us. The ability to sit and listen attentively to what the Lord is telling us, but at the same time to be at the service of the Lord in and through community. We can choose to only sit at the feet of the Lord all the time, ignoring that the Lord is also present in community, and that is where our time and energy should also be diverted. And therefore, my dear friends, I think we need a blend of both personalities, that of Martha and Mary in each one of us. The ability to constantly sit at the Lord's feet, listening attentively to his word as he speaks to us like Mary did in today's gospel. Nothing else to really distract us. But once we are nourished by the word of God, then we are invited to put this word into practice by reaching out in community, especially to the less fortunate and the underprivileged of our society. To be at the service of the Lord is as important as listening to his word. I think one complements the other. They are not contradictory to each other. And I pray that each one of us can find in ourselves both these, listening attentively at the feet of the Lord as he opens the scriptures to us, and then nourished by that, reaching out in loving service of community. God bless, and do have a Jesus-filled day.